everybody, and welcome back to another Create a Sim video. I am the Lazy Kiwi, and today I decided that I wanted to go ahead and make Total Drama Island characters into Sims. Now, I know a lot of people have done this before in the past, but I really wanted to give it a go myself. So today we are going to be making 5 of these characters, but I really want to make more of these, so you guys are gonna have to let me know who you want to see. But for today, we're making Leana first, then after her we're making Duncan, then Gwen, Trent, and last but not least, Lindsay. So please let me know who you guys want to see in the next video, because I had so much fun making them. I feel like they all turned out so fun and pretty, and of course not exactly how you would imagine them as like the characters as they are in the show, because I mean it's very different styles, and I definitely had to work with the CC that I have, so it was a little bit of a challenge, I'm not gonna lie, but I did have so much fun with this and I absolutely love them all. You're also gonna have to let me know which one of these is your favorites, because I don't know if I can decide. I think if I have to choose one, I'm gonna go with the Duncan, because I had the most fun making him, and he's also one of my favorite characters in the show. Him as well as Leana and Gwen, they are probably my 3 top favorite characters in the show. Do let me know who your favorite characters in the show are as well, because I know a lot of people have watched this show. I almost like grew up with this, so it's a really big part of my childhood. I adored Total Drama Island, so therefore I thought today was going to be just the perfect day to go ahead and try to make them in The Sims, and now that I have my own platform to try and do these things with you guys and kind of see what I come up with. I really love how Leana turned out. I feel like she's so pretty. Of course, it's not exact. I tried, but yeah, I did end up with that, and I think she turned out really cute. Now we are on to Duncan, which, like I mentioned, is probably my favorite one for the day, and that's rare for me, because you know I hate making male Sims. I feel like I'm getting better with it. I feel like I'm kind of getting my own style when it comes to the male Sims, and Duncan as well as Trent in this video definitely start to make me feel a little bit more comfortable when it comes to making male Sims. I'm gonna keep on making male Sims until I feel like I can do it no problem, easy peasy, and until it is fun for me, because at this point I did have a lot of fun when it came to making Duncan, but not as much when it came to making Trent. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna work on it, but I do definitely love how both of them look, especially Duncan. Like I said, it's so rare for me to love the way that a male character looks in this game, especially one that I made, obviously. Other people do it so good, and I don't know how you do it. Like, I'm honestly so impressed when I go onto TikTok or something and I see somebody who just made the most perfect male specimen in The Sims. I get so jealous, and I really want to be able to do it myself, so I'm practicing. But yeah, obviously the outfits, they were probably the hardest part about this, because you know I have to work with what I have. Also for him, he does have a mohawk in the show, which obviously I did not have a mohawk in the game, but I do think the hair that I did give him works perfectly as well. I think he looks so cool, and you can still definitely see which character it is, so I feel like I did a pretty good job when it came to that. But now we are on to Gwen. I think she's my favorite character overall in the show. She was always the one that I liked the most. I had the most fun when she was on the screen, and I thought she was just the coolest character ever. Although I do have to say, I don't think that she and Trent were really like my favorite couple. I always hoped that she would either end up with Duncan or Duncan would end up with Heather, and I don't remember if any of them do. I cannot actually remember how the show ended at all, but I was always like either Duncan and Gwen or Duncan and Heather. I think it's Heather, I cannot actually remember, but yeah, I just loved to ship my own couple dreams for the show. Like, I don't know if you guys do this when you watch a show, like make your own ships. I do it all all the time, especially when I was younger, when I didn't even know that there was a term for it. So like shipping people, I didn't even know you call it that, but I was doing it all the time. But yeah, so with Gwen, although she's my favorite character in the show, she's definitely not my favorite for today. She was so difficult to get to look the way that she does in the show in The Sims. I did not have the CC for it. I was not prepared, to say the least. I was not prepared. So she's probably my least favorite for today, which is crazy since she's my favorite in the show. I do still like how she turned out. She is still so pretty and I love the vibe, I love the aesthetic, but it is just not exactly what I wanted it to be. She is still really nice. You can still probably see that it is Gwen, but I would have loved for it to be more accurate. However, we are now on to Trent, and like I said, I feel like I'm getting better with making the male Sims. You guys are just gonna have to be the judge of that, because sometimes I feel like I'm doing a good job, but then other people might not think that. So do let me know what you guys think about my male making skills. That sounds so weird to say. It just doesn't feel right to say male making skills. That seems really weird. Out of context, I don't think that would make any sense whatsoever. But yeah, this one was interesting for me because I don't usually make Sims with like a button. I just don't think about it. It's one of those things that just does not pop into my head in the moment when I'm making a Sim. So when I saw that Trent had one and I did it for this Sim, it kind of awoke something in me. I'm gonna start making more Sims with buttons. I don't know if there's a more technical term for it, or that's just what I know to call it. I'm sorry if that's offensive to anybody. I definitely do not mean to be offensive when I say it, but yeah, I think it looks so cool, and I really want to do it on more characters, so I'm definitely gonna try to remember to do that. It's kind of the same with the buttons as it is with like glasses for me. It's just something that I do not think about often and forget to do when it comes to making Sims. So I'm definitely gonna have to try to keep that in mind when I make future male Sims or female Sims, whatever it is. But I did really think I was going to struggle when it came to giving Trent his hair, because he does have pretty silly hair in the show, and I was not sure if I was gonna have a hair that was gonna be similar to that, but I feel like this one is pretty accurate. I was kind of shocked when I saw that I had this, because I was not sure if I was gonna have anything nearly close to what he has. But now, last but not least, we are on to Lindsay, who is also such a silly character. I love her though, she is such a superstar, and I do definitely like how she turned out at the end with this. Of course, I did not have a nearly similar enough CC, so I did have to work very hard to try to get her outfit pretty much accurate enough so that you can look at her and see, yeah, that could be Lindsay. So yeah, it was quite a struggle, especially with like the hair and stuff, because she has like this almost bandana thing on her head, and I could not get that with straight hair at all. So I did try to work around that, but I do just love how she turned out either way. But yeah guys, that is going to be all of the characters for today. Like I mentioned in the beginning, if you want to see anybody else, please do let me know. I am so open to doing this again. This was so much fun, and there is so many more characters that I can make and want to make. So yeah, do let me know which one of these you guys like as well the most, and thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy today's video, please do consider liking and subscribing to my channel, because it really does help me out, and I really appreciate all of the support as well as all of the comments, so do not be afraid to leave one of those as well. I love responding to all of your comments. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in today, and I will see you guys next time in another video, of course. Have a lovely day, everybody. Goodbye, everybody.